Prakriti Rakshiti Rakshitaha. The need to protect and preserve nature, emphasizing that the environment will protect those who protect it, is the mantra for sustainability. With global temperatures hitting record highs and extreme weather events affecting people around the globe, this year's UN Climate Change Conference, which is COP28, highlights the need to correct course and accelerate action to tackle the climate crisis. The science is clear. To preserve a livable climate, the production of coal, oil, and gas must rapidly decline, and global renewable power capacity, including wind, solar, hydro, and geothermal energy, needs to triple by 2030. At the same time, financing for adaptation and investments in climate resilience need a quantum leap. Hi, my name is Dr. Shruti Sharma, and today I'm going to simplify Green Credit Program to you. The Green Credit Program (GCP), notified by the Government of India on October 13, 2023, is an innovative market-based mechanism. Now, it's designed to incentivize voluntary environment action across diverse sectors. The Green Credit Program involves various stakeholders like individuals, which are farmers, communities, private sector industries, and companies. The Indian Council of Forestry Research and Education, which is ICFRE, based in Dehradun, serve as the GCP administrator responsible for program implementation, management, and monitoring and operation. Now, initially, the GCP focuses on water conservation and afforestation. The ICFRE, which is the administering body, alongside experts, is developing the green registry and trading platforms to facilitate the registration, buying, and selling of green credits. Now, to obtain green credits, individuals and entities must register their activities through the central government's dedicated app website, which is moefcc.gcp.in. The administrator verifies activities through a designated agency then. The GCP includes numerous activities. Now, the first one is tree plantation based green credit. Now, this is to promote activities for increasing the green cover across India through tree plantations and related activities. The second is water based green credit. Now, this is to promote water conservation, water harvesting, and water use efficiency, including wastewater treatment and reuse. The third is sustainable agriculture based green credit, which is to promote natural and regenerative agriculture practices and land restoration to improve productivity, soil health, and the nutritional value of food produce. The fourth is waste management based green credit, which is to promote sustainable and improved practices for waste management, including collection, segregation, and treatment. The fifth one is air pollution reduction based credit, to promote measures for reducing air pollution and other pollution abatement activities. The sixth is mangrove conservation and restoration based green credit. Now, this is to promote measures for conservation and restoration of mangroves. There is an eco-mark based green credit to encourage manufacturers to obtain eco-mark label for their goods and services. And the last is sustainable building and infrastructure based green credit. Now, though multiple environment related activities are included, the main driver for GCP is likely to be the potential for generating carbon credits that will accrue from afforestation, agroforestry, and various tree planting programs on farmlands, institutional lands, land owned by industries, and many more. Now, how do you earn and calculate green credits? To earn green credits, participants need to register their environmental activities through a dedicated website. The activities will then be subject to verification by a designated agency. Based on the agency's report, the administrator will grant the applicant a certificate of green credit. Now, the calculation of green credit is determined by factors such as resource requirements, scale, scope, size, and other relevant parameters necessary to achieve the desired environmental outcome. Now, the Green Credit Registry and Trading Platform consists of a critical component of the program, which is establishing a Green Credit Registry, which will help track and manage earned credits. Additionally, the administrator will create and maintain a trading platform, enabling the trading of green credits on a domestic market. Now, this green credit program is independent from carbon credits. Now, it is important to note that Green Credit Program operates independently of the carbon credit programs provided under the Carbon Credit Trading Scheme 2023, which is governed by the Energy Conservation Act of 2001. Now, an environmental activity generating green credits may have climate co-benefits such as reducing or removing carbon emissions, which can potentially lead to the acquisition of carbon credits in addition to green credits. There are many concerns and challenges regarding green credit program. The first one is verification and validation complexity. The process of verifying and validating environmentally positive actions can be complex and time consuming. Concerns exist regarding the administrative burden on both participants and the regulatory body. Now, there's a big challenge of risk of greenwashing. Now, there is a risk that some participants may engage in greenwashing, where they falsely claim environmental friendly activities to earn green credits without genuinely contributing to environmental compensation. Now, there is a next challenge, which is compatibility with carbon credits. While the program is intended to be independent of carbon credits, there are concerns about potential overlaps and the complexities of evaluation between the two types of environmental credits. Accounting for regional differences is also a matter of concern. The program may struggle to account for regional variations in environmental impact, making it challenging to establish uniform credit values for advancing the green credit mechanism. Now, green credit mechanism requires a multifaceted approach focusing on standardization, transparency, regional customization, and regulatory oversight while promoting long-term sustainability and public awareness. By doing so, the program can contribute to achieving the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, including SDG 12, which is responsible consumption and production, SDG 13, which is climate action, and SDG 15, which is life on land. Green credit program is a market-based mechanism, which means there must be demand for the green credits, such as tons of carbon sequestered through tree planting. More importantly, there must be an attractive price for the green carbon credits generated by, say, for farmers. If the price is not attractive, the whole program will collapse and will be meaningless. Farmers and communities will lose interest. Generally, industry or corporations that buy the bulk of the potential carbon credits may not be enthusiastic about uncertain carbon credits flowing from the small farms distributed over large areas. Further, there is a risk of permanence of carbon credits, which means that an individual or a farmer may cut the trees after getting payment for the carbon credit, or the trees may be burned in a fire or attacked by a pest, or the trees may not grow at the rate required given the degraded or poor fertility status of soil and erratic rainfall. So, the success of the GCP depends on many factors, and we may have to wait and watch. If successfully implemented, millions of farmers and individuals would benefit and enable their participation in the global effort to address climate change, with multiple benefits to local communities, agriculture, biodiversity, water supply, and so on. It is important to recognize that initiatives such as Green Credit Program will indeed play a minor role in addressing the global climate change challenge. According to the IPCC, which is Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, there is a need to reduce carbon dioxide emissions by nearly 50% by 2030, while currently the emissions are increasing. This will require a large-scale transformational change is in how energy is produced, transmitted, and utilized. According to all available assessments, the world will not be able to achieve the scale of CO2 emission reduction required to achieve the Paris Agreement target of stabilizing global warming at 1.5 degrees centigrade. The world is on its way to becoming warmer by 2.7 to 3 degrees centigrade above the pre-industrial levels. Thus, in a large country such as India, where millions of rural and urban communities are vulnerable to climate change, hazards such as droughts, floods, heat waves, and hurricane, the only option seemed to be to build resilience in communities, agriculture, water management, health system, etc.